Tupac's ex-girlfriend did an interview with The Art of Dialogue. Shout out to The Art of Dialogue. Great interview, man, as usual.
I know a lot of people that know him. I met one of his old security guards, and I've been to the tea about him. Weird shit, liking strap-ons. I met this girl one time that did a photo shoot for him. It's a nice young lady from Canada. And me and her ended up going on vacation together. And a few months later, and she told me something that she saw go down at his house in the Hamptons. And then a few months later, she told me that she went hanging out with like his bodyguard and his entourage, and somebody drugged her and she doesn't know what happened. So none of this is alarming. And then she went back to Canada. So.
And how long ago was this? Was this in the 90s?
This was in the 2000s. Maybe like around 2004, 2006, somewhere around there. He's been doing
Yeah, the earliest allegations that I could find date back to like, 91, 92? Where he supposedly drugged a girl and she doesn't remember what happened.
That's a similar story to what I heard from somebody that I know is not, I know she's not lying because she had no reason to lie. First, she told me she saw somebody doing something to him, and she walked in and she thought, he didn't, he never said nothing. He didn't even acknowledge her. So she's thinking she's under the radar. Next thing, she's hanging out in Miami, and, she comes back and says she don't know what happened, and she woke up. And so,
What did she say she saw?
Someone giving him head. That's as far as I'll go. And then you could do the math.
Were they famous? Did she say they were famous?
Oh, no, they wasn't famous. They was an assistant working with her. Yeah. So.
An assistant. I want to guess, but I'm not.
She didn't tell me who no, it's not somebody that you would know. It was somebody that, like, she came there. She worked doing photography and some type of media work where they shot ads and things like that. They were there to work, and she walked in the wrong bathroom and caught the wrong thing.
Oh, wow.
So, if she got drugged, it probably was some videotapes made to tell her to shut the hell up and don't repeat what she saw. I would assume. But I don't know because I wasn't there.
And how do you feel about the case being reopened, or the idea of Puffy having paid the Southside Crips to get Tupac and Suge killed on the night of September 7th, 1996? Do you believe the rumors? Do you think that he's capable of something like that?
Yeah, I think cowards are capable of paying people to do things they would like to do, of course.
Diddy has been booty bandy for a long time. Your boy been liking men for a long time. So them freak offs and nothing new. He has been doing it. So now I kind of wonder why in the song Hit 'Em Up, Tupac was calling Diddy gay. At the time, people didn't even get it like that. Unless you were in Hollywood, like inside people, they probably knew what Tupac was talking about. But people like us, we had no idea, because back then, like, who thought like Diddy's gay? Diddy likes like men. Because you're like, yo, this guy has the fame, this guy has money, like he can get any girl that he wants. Why would he be like, clapping men's cheeks? For what reason? So now I'm wondering, I'm like, yo, did Diddy have a freak off with Biggie? Is that a possibility, man? Now I'm thinking about it, like, because Diddy seems like everybody that was signing, he wanted some of them. He wanted them chicks. And I'm like, he has to be a reason why Tupac, right, was so mad at Diddy in that song. To me, it seemed like, yo, Diddy maybe tried something with Tupac, or maybe he did something with Tupac without his consent. The drink were laced, and Tupac found out about it, didn't like it, and because you listen to Hit 'Em Up, bro. It's like Tupac will sing, like the way he was rapping that song is like he was talking to Diddy like in front of his face. You can't tell by the tone of his voice, like, you know, the flow. He was angry. That's like, yo, this Diddy thing, man. Yo, speaking of Diddy, man. Speaking of Diddy, we got a one and only Dave Chappelle. So Chappelle did a skit on SNL, right? Man, he killed it, man. They did on Pop the Balloon skit. Man, yo, that was funny, man. But he says something very important about concerning Diddy. You know, Chappelle is the guy, man. Chappelle speaks his mind. That's one thing I like about Chappelle. But you know, sometimes these people, they pick and choose what they talk about. It's normal. It happens. But this is what Chappelle had to say, right? Let me play it.
Well, I've been in a lot of trouble in my day, but man, let me tell you something. This guy, Puffy, buddy, this guy is in an enormous amount of trouble. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. They got this guy in a RICO case by himself. A lot of my friends ask me, they say, Dave, did you know anything about those freak off parties? And I'd be like, nah, man. I don't know anything about the freak off. And they all look at me like, and they'd be like, well, how all these people you know was at the freak off, but you's the only one that wasn't at the freak off? And I thought about it for a minute. I said, oh my God. I'm ugly.
Yo, man. Yo, listen, Chappelle is funny, but it's funny without even trying to be funny. He's just speaking facts, though. Honestly, that's what I saw it. Like, that was some real shit. Because, like, yo, how you gonna get someone on RICO case by himself? You cannot commit a RICO case by yourself. It does not work like that. You need to have people that help you to commit those crimes, you know, whatever you have done. Because the RICO case, it takes time, you know, over maybe 5-10 years. I don't know how many. I'm not good about when it comes to law enforcement like that. But you know, it's something. Those are crimes that have been committed for a long time. So to have Diddy on RICO case by himself, that's a little odd. It's questionable because when they had who's that dude again? Young Thug, right? Young Thug, they got over I think they got more than 10-20 people with him, including Gunna. So, but how come when it comes to Diddy, Diddy's the only one? That shit makes no sense. I get it. It's funny, but at the same time, it's not funny, though. Like, all right, here's the point. Here's the thing. Some people might get immunity by the feds. They might be like, okay, if you guys work with us, you know, you guys won't be in trouble. Like Cassie been working with the feds with I don't know how many people. But how about all the people? Like, y'all give everybody like immunity, but is that they call immunity? Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sorry. But everybody gets it. Like, not even one person. Diddy's the only one incarcerated. The only one in trouble. Man, that's a little fishy. Like, to me, I'm like, damn. I mean, I spoke about it too. I mean, I'm not the only one. A lot of people talk about it at the beginning because y'all saying it's a RICO case. We're not supposed to have only one person for a RICO case. We're supposed to have a lot of people, at least 2 or 3 people, to be honest with you. But one person though, man, damn, yo. Yeah, Diddy's trial's coming up. I believe it's in May. It's coming up pretty soon. It's going to be very interesting. But too bad they won't play on television because it's federal. From what I heard, federal they don't put on TV. They don't put it live. So, but we're gonna find out some shit, though, especially if he decides to snitch on all the people. Like, people are shaking because their tapes has been people been shopping around tapes in Hollywood about all the celebrities getting involved. If you notice that a lot of celebrities have been a little quiet right now. You know, Yo, nobody goes on those. That's how you know people are guilty, though. I salute him. Like people like him, people who didn't participate in those freak-offs, right? When they go, they do interviews, like, you know, they're talking to people on the internet, on TV, whatever. They talk about it freely. But people who have been to those freak-offs, or maybe people have ties with Diddy, close ties, I mean sexual ties, you know, because you might not be in the freak-offs with Diddy, but yeah, did something with Diddy behind closed doors, right? So those people, when they go on TV, they don't even want to talk about it. I believe they tell the interviewers like, yo, man, don't ask me anything about Diddy. Like, let me just be honest, man. Someone DJ Khaled will never talk about Diddy. Rick Ross probably never talk about Diddy. There's a lot of them when they go, they will never say anything about Diddy because Diddy got all of them. Not all of them. I cannot prove it, but you know, we know what we know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So it's like, yeah, man. I mean, people are shaking. Like Kevin Hart, Usher, Justin Bieber, the Pool Bieber. A lot of people like Meek Mill can't even say nothing. Like Meek Mill, nobody even takes Meek Mill serious anymore because Meek Mill, like, he has, I think Meek Mill has more memes about Diddy than any other celebrities. Like, he's the only one. Like, he's like Diddy's like long time boyfriend or girlfriend, I would say. Like, sheesh, I feel bad for Meek, man.